That next year in Portland, like, talk about Zenon Konopka, because we know how much of a great teammate he was. Talk about how much he meant to you that year in Portland, because I think he really helped you deal with everything and gave you more room to play. He's just a great teammate and an absolute beauty.
Yeah, he was huge for me. I'm scared to use the word mentor and Zenon Konopka in the same sentence, but I'm gonna have to here. He was a mentor for me. He was huge. He did make a lot of room for me on the ice. He was protecting me at any cause, and even off the ice too. We were great friends. We lived together, and he was big for me. He really helped me get to the next level, and I hate to admit it, but he really made me a little tougher too, which kind of helped me made it to the NHL for sure.
The fact that he never got a fucking DUI living out in Old Orchard Beach that whole year was a shock in itself. But the thing about the story about Zenon Konopka, so we're in the conference finals, Mago, you remember this. We're in the conference finals. Yeah. We lose game 1 to Hershey, and obviously our mentality then was, let's go get in a brawl. So I go out and try to fight somebody. Konopka goes out and try to fight somebody. Gillies goes out and tries to fight somebody. So Konopka had left the room. We come in, and Kevin Dineen, your boy Dino's like, you got to lose with class and win with class, and we didn't lose with class. And then Tim Brent stood up and said, like, yeah, it's a fucking joke what O'Brien and Konopka did, and fucking Gillies, like, we got to be pros here. So Nopper and PA were living together, so they catch wind of it. I'm back at my house, and I live in the same condo as Tim Brent, and I'm having a glass of wine with my girlfriend Anna at the time, and I hear a and it's fucking Konopka and PA. Konopka's like, where's Brenter? What fucking condo does he live in? I'm fucking fighting him. I'm like, calm down. First of all, you can't fight our second line center in the Eastern Conference Finals, and you just can't fight anyone. Have a glass of wine. But that was the type of guy he was, PA?
Yeah, he didn't take no for an answer. He really got us there, though.
Well, they had Yeah, no, he was. I mean, that year in Portland, that playoff alone got me my opportunity to make the NHL when we went to the conference finals, and we were so close. We would have played Uppy in the fucking Calder Cup finals, which would have been a good story to tell.
We would have destroyed them. They lost in 4, didn't they?
We lost in 6. And I'll tell you what happened. Is fucking this is what happens.
You went out too many nights.
Hershey has that stupid.
I know what happened. You don't have to go there.
Well, we had a bender.
It.
Listen, after our third round, we swept. We swept the first round, second round, and then we won in 5 in the third round. Pekka Rinne was our goalie. He won. I think he won 11 of 12 games. We had Toots, Weber, me. We all got sent down and played. So anyway. We get to the finals. First 2 games are in Milwaukee. We split them. Then there's a 13-day break in between games 2 and 3 going to Hershey because they had some stupid circus there. So we literally had we had almost 11.
You said 13
days. We had 11 days off in between the things. So we finally get there. We get there night before game 3, and this is how cheap the minor leagues are, is we flew commercial the night before the game. And we land in some fucking Gettysburg, and we eat McDonald's at like 11:30 p.m. We take it out a 2-hour bus ride in. Our hotel they don't ready to check us in anything. So we literally play game. We could have got there 3 or 4 days before, stay in a hotel, get accumulated to the rink. You go meet some girls, whatever the case may be. No, let's fly in the night before. Fucking cheap fucks. So anyway, then they spanked us the next 2 games. And then we went home, 1-1, came back, lost in 6. But anyway, to answer your story, Getsy and Pears and Pens, right, all came down.
For game 7.
I mean, if you guys got through, it would have been
if we would have got through,
it would have been a hell of a series.
You guys had a good team, but if we would have, they came down for game 7 and we lost in overtime. But